Hi, welcome back to Nick's Drum Lessons. I'm Nick. Today's brief video will be on one of the most requested snare drum cadences I get asked about from students young and old, and that's the Jefferson Airplane song White Rabbit. If we remember this song, which anybody past 30, 35 might remember this song, it was very much used, or very well used in movies such as Platoon. And it's a very cool, trippy little song, kind of categorized as a psychedelic rock. But very cool snare drum cadence that trips up people because there's these fast little triplets that if you're not using the right sticking, really will make your job much harder. So let's go over it, all right? So, long story short, it starts out with a simple quarter note on one, and then a flam on two, okay? You don't have to make the flam so beefy, but just one flam with the left right. Alright, so not necessarily hard. The next thing that starts on the and of two is this thing called a 4-stroke roll, okay? So in previous videos of mine, you've gone over 5 strokes, which are right, right, left, left, right, alright? So this one is just taking out the double left, so it's right, right, left, right. So then changes it from a 32nd note to just a 16th note triplet. And that starts on the and to the 3. Let me go over it. Alright, so right, right, left, right was what I was going over there. And you can just kind of keep it in a cadence. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just to develop it. Again, I'm not bouncing the stick. I'm actually producing the 2 rights, the single left, and then finally the single right at the end, producing 4 strokes. Alright, that way it sounds even each time, alright? So, you have the quarter note, the flam, those 4-stroke rolls, then a single 8th note left, and then that 4-stroke roll again, alright? So the counts are 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. There's no way to count those triplets because they're going too fast, so you can just count the start and the end of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Now the bass drum, we're not really adding a whole lot of bass drum here. It's just going to be on the 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and. So they're bypassing anything that's a triplet or the start of any triplet. It's basically that quarter note front, the flam, the triplets that we're bypassing, and then the 3 and then 4. All right, so you have this. Alright, and it doesn't take anything away without the bass drum there. It sounds just as good. Alright, so you have the lick. It sounds really good with the song, obviously. You can do a lot of things with this one. You can add quarter notes on the hi-hat. It won't take anything away from it. Alright, and that's pretty cool too. And I've used this as a fill. I definitely like using it in a cha-cha. Sounds really cool. Take a look. There's also sounds good in a basic rock and like a eighth note driven rock that's very 60s. Again, this song is very 60s anyway. Alright, so there's the cadence that's used, or snare drum cadence that's used in White Rabbit from Jefferson Airplane. Very valuable little lick, and again, very memorable. Once you play it, people go, oh, well, obviously that's the White Rabbit song. So if you have any questions, you can see the PDF of the music on my website, nicksdrumlessons.com. And until the next video, enjoy. Thanks.